Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
The Chamba.
I'm Jurassic Jesser.
you guys are listening to another episode of Chatmigos Assemble. A show.
Assemble! Oh, no, a little early on
We
that
could
one.
do it like it's like a canon where it's like one after the other.
Oh yes, yes. So
Ooh,
here we'll
yeah,
try it.
the echo.
Chatmigos Assemble.
Oh wait, I don't.
You have to go
That
after
was
me.
you.
I
Yeah.
gotta go. Assemble.
Yeah. So
I
hold
can't
on.
just say
But
assemble.
after I say assemble. So Chatmigos Assemble.
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 There we go. Perfect.
Assemble.
We got it. Yeah.
We'll work something out.
Yeah. We'll figure something out. It'll work.
It would be better if Lago was here to continue.
It would be.
Yep.
He'd have to start
And
it
it-
off,
and
I
it's-
think.
It's really good that you brought that up because unfortunately he's not able to hop on with us today. So what could that mean?
I don't know.
We have the one and only K-Kaz here
Hey,
to fill in for Lago.
What's up?
Hey,
What's up,
What's up,
Kaz?
man?
not much.
what's up, dude?
Thanks for hopping on with us tonight, man.
No problem. Thanks for having me, guys. Always.
Yeah.
And let me introduce our very special guest here. We have the one and only, the dio maker extraordinaire himself. Great photographer on top of that. 78 points of articulation. Welcome to the show, sir.
On your left. On your left.
Oh,
How's
What's
everybody
going
doing?
on?
doing all right.
Chilling. Enjoying the morning. It's a nice sunny day out here on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
International. We're international, guys.
We are international.
we
Once
are.
again.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
We've got West Coast, we've got East Coast, we've got Australia, and we have Indonesia.
Yeah, that's right. The tropics. The
All right.
equatorial tropical regions of Asia.
Lovely.
Summer Christmas.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed. I'll be
Right.
visiting.
Oh yeah, right. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
you got something for me.
That's right. It's literally over there.
Just for Jesse. Just for Jesse.
Just for
That's
Jesse.
right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Wonder Woman Jesse. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa,
I
whoa.
like Jurassic
Jurassic
Jesser.
Jesse's
Jurassic,
working.
yeah.
There's a lot of
Jurassic
questions
Jesser.
otherwise.
It's got a better ring to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take you guys on the tour in a little bit,
There you go.
eventually. Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into it here. 78. Why don't you go ahead and let the people know real quick who you are and what you do, if they're not familiar with you.
All right, thanks. So it started off with toy photography, I guess, in terms of social media. Playing around with toys when the pandemic started, the work from home situation. Having figures and so forth, started dabbling in, and I had all the equipment and took it from there and started having fun. And I'm an architect, so I started dabbling in making background sets, talking to the local toy community out here, which is pretty strong, and having a go at making some dioramas. And throughout the last 12 months, I would constantly get messages, how do I get your dioramas? Do you make them? And things like that. And so I decided to, all right, let's try and do something, and approached it like I do a business, efficiency, trying to measure things out rather than doing custom one-offs, because I found the custom work, just like in my real work, so to speak, it's always a bit tricky when you're doing custom stuff, and it's easier to do commercial things. So yeah, I did. I launched my first diorama about a month ago, 6 weeks ago, and very, very overwhelmed and humbled by the support, especially from the Chatmigos brethren.
Mhm.
And yeah, and then I quickly went in with that excitement and motivation, went into the second one, which is the Tatooine one, which the guys have been talking about the last couple shows. And very happy to say that it's doing well, and I'm going straight into the third one,
Whoop, perfect.
which will be something that I don't think has been done so much.
Right.
Have a review
Awesome.
in the new
Yeah.
year. I'm working on some prototypes, trying to just get the materials together. But yeah,
Awesome.
And I tried. I guess one thing I wanted to do was to try and give something, because I know not everyone's a toy photographer. So, and I know that most of us are actually just collectors. So I was like, all right, I want to give something for the collectors, because I did hear, people saying, oh, dioramas are either too cumbersome, too big, I can't display them. So that was the reason why I made them fit into the detail. It's like, here's something for the collectors. You don't.
No, that's
have to have
perfect.
it,
That's
out
absolutely
of it.
perfect. It's a great idea to take it and be able to utilize it on the table for shots, or even if you don't do shots, you can throw it in the DTOF and have this amazing display in the DTOF.
Yeah. So, and that seems to have been a thing that a lot of cats who are grabbing the dioramas, who are appreciative of that. They're like, oh, this fits into my detail. Oh, it's really nice. I could just put that there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to worry about it. They don't have to do any adjustments or anything like that. So,
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, I forgot to check in with the Chatmigos, so let me do that real quick, and then we'll continue on. I don't want to forget about everybody. I feel horrible about that. So let me go ahead and check in here real quick. So how do we do that, everyone? We hit that thumbs up. We hit subscribe if you haven't. Share with your friends. Let them know what's going on. Let them know 78's here. We got KCADs in the house as well. We're going to be talking a lot of stuff today. So we got, quite a bit to talk about for sure.
Yeah.
And then, if you got something that you just can't wait to get out and you want us to address it, go ahead and send a super chat. We'll stop what we're doing. We'll read your super chat for you. So let's kick it off with Nick's Figs. We got the Toy Box of Doom. Casey Del Margo, what's going on? Sean Reed's in the house. Crescent Blue Zero, how you doing? Omar V, what's up, man? Berserk is first, but not really, but maybe somewhere. Fortress Madamus, how you doing? Dorian G is in the house. Lucky Butter, pew pew, and he's got the knives out for the Tuesday crew. What is up?
Oh,
We got
Sorry.
AZ Toy Hunters Guild. Cat McKay Random, how you doing, man? Just Jeff 45, what's going on? Ulysses Ramos, toying around, says hello there. We got Dark Bulb
Hello
in the
there.
house. Jose Gonzalez, Santo 1414. We've got Thick Nick in the house. Thunder Crow is in the house. Too much Ninja Turtles. I think Dario would disagree with that, and so would John.
Not enough.
Yeah. The one and only Rasper, the man responsible for the Discord. The man that refused to give up on watering the seed in the ground. Rasper, who we all love. NYC Figure Fanatic. Marvel Kicks, what's going on, man? Joseph Joker, how you doing? Jake Peterson, what's going on, man? We've got, let's see.
what's up, Jake?
Cerrone Games Go, how you doing? B Rivera is also in the house. Does Machines 84, how you doing? Toy Rensu, you're not late, man. We're just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
Chad Kinsler, how you doing, man? I hope you're having a good day. Nico Hodge. Did I say Jerron Schaefer? If I did, I don't care. I said it again. It's all right. Thank you for showing up, man. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Plunderlings is in the house. Anyone getting any Plunderlings lately? I know a lot of people have been getting them and they love them. So that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. The Catalina Wine Mixer is here. What's going on? Nelson Morales. Plastic Nostalgia. 796 Makeup Studios. The Contour King is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. The One Fist. Mr. Williams says hi. And I say hello. And then we have Berserk with his, weekly super chat. So who's 78's favorite Discord mod?
Are you like Jake Peterson and have a whole list of, preparedness to answer these questions?
No, not at
He
all.
was ready.
He was ready. He was ready. He was ready.
Yep.
He was ready to shine.
So who's your favorite Discord mod? 78.
Oh, well, since he's on my DMs, I'll have to give it to Berserk. slid in,
Oh,
he slid in early.
Oh,
He slid
yes.
in early. He knew.
look
He
at
knew.
Kaz.
Like,
He's
I gotta
like,
get
I
in
can't.
there.
Kaz is like,
He
this is
popped
an
up on the
upset.
notification. Like, oh,
Is this
one
why
day
you brought me
Kaz will
on
get
here?
Yeah.
Just to knife me in front of everybody?
Yep. Action figure
It is
Bacho's in
Tuesday.
the house. Pucker Mike is in the house, and he says, "Sure, what's up, guys?
What's up?
We got J. Marie
cartoon
Lewis.
kayfabe.
What's going on, J. Marie? We're borrowing your husband for about an hour or so. Thank you for letting him hop on. We really appreciate it. Adam Gonzalez, how you doing? And I think we're about caught up there. So thank you everybody for tuning in, commenting, and hanging out. Be sure to let your friends know. Let everyone know we're here. So let's go ahead and continue here. Chamba, do you have any questions for 78?
78 so far this month. Oh, yeah, this month. If you've picked up anything new, what has surprised you as far as like things that you didn't expect to be good?
The last month? Well, this is all because of you, man. This is all because of you. This is
Was
1
that
million%.
planned? Was that planned? I
This is
wonder.
1,000,000% because of you. You enabled me.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
This guy, this little girl. Oh my God.
love her, lovely.
Beautiful
Am
figure.
I going to be able to do this?
Yes.
Yay!
you did.
Yes, perfect.
Done.
I love it.
I mean, I tried to stay away from it. I really did. The guys know. The guys know, and oh man, I'm trying to stay strong and keep the collecting, slimmed, reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
if y'all don't want to be enabled and just don't hang out too long on the Chatmigos on the Discord. It wears on you and you give in, man.
no.
Oh,
We actually,
but
we
it's a good,
we
it's a
actually
good-
helped we actually helped K-Kaz because he was going to get something and then didn't. Remember that?
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
also because of you
Yes.
guys.
Now that I love that figure.
This is also because of you guys. There we go.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
yeah. She's a
I will
base.
I'll take some of the blame on that.
Oh, you do. You
Yeah, no,
absolutely.
this was you, Cheney. This was you. This was you. I was like, I don't need her.
But what do you think now?
I know. Now I got the waifus are just here chilling on the left. On your left. It's a different kind of left. Yeah.
All right. Jesse, you have a question for 78?
I've got a few questions for 78 actually.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'll try to make it quick. In respect to Lago, where did your name originate from?
Oh. Well, 78. I was born in 78. That's kind of the given. And I've been using 78 as a moniker for a long, long time. Whether it was graffiti, DJing back in the day,
Nice.
Nike Talk, whatnot, sneaker
All
boards.
right.
So yeah, and then the points of articulation was just to differentiate myself, being a bit of an articulation junkie.
Yes.
Right on. Right
That's
on.
about it. Yeah, just to stick it in there. I have no 5 POAs here.
Right on. No offense to
Yeah, no
5
offense to
POA
them.
or Super 7, but
I
but-
didn't say that.
I know.
I didn't name names. I didn't name names, man.
No names.
But
No names.
what about how long you been doing dios for? What got you
Geez,
rolling
like,
in
yeah.
dios?
Well, it started off, being an architect, designing the dioramas, and I had model maker friends, and that started just about midway through last year, and
Okay.
going, hey, where do you buy your stuff? How do you do it? What are the glues you use?
Yeah.
What are the paints you use? That kind of stuff. And one of the
So-
things,
So you
Yeah.
start your dios, your quality of dios, you only started last year?
yeah.
You're a master at this. This is
No,
insane.
well, no.
I'm
It's
blown
a
away.
coordination, So I do have my own architectural firm, right? So
Right.
I create the master, and sorry to say, unfortunately, the work has slowed down for some time. So, we all make models as architects. So I get, okay, guys, we're making 14 walls. And everyone cuts up a wall. But yeah, the final finishing and all that, I come in and do the final finishing. But yeah, the spray paint, the airbrushing, what comes from, playing with aerosol cans as a juvenile. So,
It all led
there's a
up to
little bit of
this.
that. Yeah. I mean, to be frank, I haven't made models or dioramas since university, which was a while ago, 30 years ago or something, 5 years ago. So, yeah,
Wow.
something I
Awesome.
never wanted to do again. But in this way, it's fun.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
And like some of the accessories and things, I've been frank that, hey, there's cats here in Indonesia, amazing community here, and what's happened because of this, the cats are knowing, hey, you're able to get to the U.S. market because during the last 8 months, we've had a problem in this country where they've outsourced all international mail to DHL. So the prices have just gone insane.
I was going to say
So-
that sounds very expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the accessories, right, in that diorama were done by a buddy of mine. And I was like, hey, let's put it in, no problem. So in here, yeah, in these photos, we haven't had it yet, but the accessory was this little guy here. So
Oh, okay.
that was a 3D print. So my buddy printed that and we painted that up. So that's the accessory piece. It just came in.
Nice.
Cool.
It's cool.
Heck yeah.
So,
Awesome.
try and give something to everybody. And, as Cheney knows, they're very lightweight. So that was also a consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Try and reduce the
Yeah,
weight
they're
for the international postage.
very, very nice. I always compliment the, the paint that you use because I'm not sure.
Oh, it's
if
just
that
a
was
Tamiya. It's a
well,
Tamiya paint.
but it pops in photos, man. I was talking to
Yeah,
a certain
was-
someone that happens to take a lot of photos, and he was even agreeing with that. He says, "Yeah, no, I put my camera up to it," and I was like, "Oh wow, that's awesome." So
That's the thing. So, maybe in hand, it doesn't look. You're like, oh, this looks a bit different. But when you put it behind the lens, so like for this one, the textures of the the griminess and all that, try and bring that out. That was the thing. All right, try and show that. So it looks a bit dirty and this is a little bit rough on the edges when you get it, but it is Tatooine. It is a bit run down. It is the Wild West of the galaxy far, far away. So yeah.
yeah. All right, Kaz, do you have any questions for 78?
Oh, yeah, I was definitely super prepared. I'll keep online with Star Wars. What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Empire. Empire's got to be the one.
Solid.
But I have to say, the Mandalorian series has been fantastic. Being a film buff, Kurosawa, Seven Samurai, and then some of the older, Clint Eastwood films, sure, that kind of thing, coming in, and it is a space opera, and then doing the western in the space. Dang man, Lone Wolf and Cub, all that. It hit on so many points for me.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Empire, it's nostalgic, but you watch it nowadays, it's it's not that well made. All the original trilogy, hate me, but they're not. So there are some mistakes in the craftsmanship is there in some ways, and in some areas it's not.
Kaz is all right. Kaz is all right. I'm out of here.
He's checked out.
The Mandalorian, man. I mean, just as a craft, it's I really enjoy Visions as well.
Sorry. Part of the charm of the original trilogy is just that it's kind of janky.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. But you can't, if you're gonna, break them, we did better this or that as a technical or craft thing. Yeah, it falls apart. But
it's
Empire's
also
my
of its
film.
time. It's also
Empire's
done
my
its time as
film.
well.
If you asked me when I was there when they were coming out, it would have been Jedi, because I was a little kid.
Cool.
Very true. Very
Little
true.
furry little Ewoks. That was my 5th birthday. I got a couple Ewoks. Oh, over the moon.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, what lines are you into, and how did you come across the show? How did you come across the
Lines.
Toy Migos?
It's evolved. It was really the Bandai toys for a long time,
Import
in terms of the
boys.
112.
Yeah, boys.
It started. If I go back, it was really GI Joes as a kid.
Oh,
Mhm.
The articulation as GI. Those were the ones. I had my He-Mans, I had my Transformers, but it was the Joes.
the small
I
ones,
love
right?
the
The
ability
118
of-
scales.
Yeah, the little guys.
Yeah, yeah,
You
okay.
know,
Because they
the
also
original
did the
Joes.
12
Yeah,
inch
not
ones.
not me. The 12-inch guy. No.
Mhm, mhm.
That was it. And I became an articulation junkie since then. And so, I did pass on the original Toy Biz because I wasn't impressed. I bought a few and wasn't impressed. And it was the Bandai toys that got me.
Brought you back, yeah.
But yeah, I also was in Medicom with the Real Action Heroes, the 12-inch line from them when they started before Hot Toys
Yep,
were around.
Yeah.
very much so.
They were
Very much
the
so.
leaders, man. They had the best, and
They were the only
doing,
ones.
yeah, but they
Really,
also doing
yeah.
were comic accurate. So
Yeah.
that was really important to me.
It looked
And
exactly
then,
like a lot of anime stuff.
space, growing up, moving countries and things like that, I let go of my 1/6, and yeah, the 112 was like the compromise, and it was Bandai, MCU, Bandai, just yeah, and then Legends. Really, I only started getting into Legends about 4 or 5 years ago.
Hmm.
I just wasn't always impressed by them before, being a bit of a articulation junkie snob. And then, and getting into the toy photography, Mezco has been the one that's really come to the fore. They just shoot so well.
They do. They really do.
They-
That was.
They're just insane. And then, of course, there's also the customization
Hmm.
and that
Which you-
community, the
you
customer
obviously love.
customization community, and the head sculpts and things like that.
Heck yeah.
They really go for it in the Mezco world. So yeah, and now, I tried to slim down, but being in the Discord, man.
Oh,
I mean, I've had, if I look at the purchases in the last month, it's the Discord chat
It's
in
dangerous.
terms of volume. There's more of those than my pre-orders.
it's all Chamba's fault. Oh,
It is. Well, yeah.
I don't take
Yeah.
it. It's not all me. There's a
Yeah.
lot.
We form behind as Voltron behind him, but
yeah.
he's very good. He doesn't say you should get it. He just
No,
shows it. He keeps
no.
showing
It
him.
just shows you. Yeah. Like, look at this. This is amazing.
It's just
Yeah.
whispers, It's
Yeah.
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 Heck yeah.
So I do have a question. When did you buy your first Jurassic Park dinosaur?
Oh, when that was for my daughter about 7 years ago.
Still counts. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I bought her one because I was like,
Like
she doesn't always have to have, the plush dolls. I bought her a dinosaur.
Nice.
Yes.
I bought her
Awesome.
a T-Rex, a rubbery T-Rex. It's somewhere.
Perfect.
Nice.
Didn't
Still
quite.
counts.
It did. I put it on the shelf.
Yep.
Didn't quite resonate with a young girl.
Yeah.
So it's yours now.
Yeah.
I love when that
It's in the-
happens.
it's
When I
in
buy
the-
my
it's in the
kids
living
something and they're not into it. Well, I'll just take it then and put it on my shelf then.
Yeah. I love that. That's always the best. Oh man, they're gonna really dig this, and then they're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
"Ugh."
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to indoctrinate them.
Yeah.
No, I'm not hiding it.
No.
I'm going through all the classic shows.
Yep. Yep. I was
Animated.
surprised. Mine bit onto Thundercats. I was all, oh wow, okay.
Wow.
That was cool
Nice.
for like a month or two. But as I said earlier, we've been stuck on Sailor Moon Crystal for the last 2 months or so. So I've watched
As you
that
look
show.
down.
Yeah, I've watched that show a couple different times now.
Mhm.
It's really awesome and dubbed. I'm sure all the dub boys in the chat are gonna be like, "Yeah, that's what you get, Cheney."
Try to read this.
Yeah. So where did you first get introduced or find the Toy Migos? Find out about Toy Migos.
Well, like the photography, it was really when the pandemic started. It's around March last year, March, April.
Mhm.
I did a little deep diving into the toy community and found you guys guess it was like maybe episode like 180-ish, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
around there. Yeah, and
Nice.
was quite passive in the background, watching. Enjoyed the community, the camaraderie, the support, and the feel good vibes, really. And it was your
Nice.
200th. You were doing some giveaways, and you mentioned the Misfits
Hmm.
as one of the questions. And I was like, yo, these guys, what? They're mentioning Misfits. All right, I'm in. And then you asked the question, and I won that. I won your favorite Black Series figure
Okay.
from someone, a Commander Bly, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's like, wow,
Nice.
I never win any raffle in my entire life. It was like the second one I've ever won. I was like, all right, I'm in.
All right.
I'm
Well,
in.
awesome.
We got him.
We're
Yeah.
definitely glad to have you. As part of the fold for sure. I know we always talk a lot on the Discord, so it's awesome. Discord
Yeah.
link in the description below, by the way.
Definitely
It's
hop
also
on.
in the chat. Yeah. So, all right.
Oh yeah, the Discord cats there. They're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I guess let's go ahead and we're going to talk about something that Kaz is very familiar with. Isn't that right, Kaz?
What could it be?
Why the Sky Striker?
The people want to know.
Oh, yeah,
Let
I
them know.
wondered.
All right. So, Star Wars Black Series Rancor. We've been talking about this a lot lately, so we won't go absolutely too in depth with it because, but we do want to touch on some things. So, Kaz, what happened here, man?
They pooped the bed and rolled around in it.
Wait, you guys don't do that?
Is that because
That's
of
not
the
normal?
way he looks?
No. Just
Oh.
the campaign, is just, sure they added in the Rancor Keeper, but people didn't seem to resonate. They threw up a picture from the movie and they're like, "Here, you're gonna get
Yeah.
this thrown in a bag in a box. Peace out."
It's
And
like
how
a
did
I
pipeline
don't-
reveal.
Cool.
And how did that
that's
make you
great.
feel,
I'm
Kaz?
really excited now. Like, I'm more excited over the Ghostbusters and G.I. Joe thing, and I'm not buying either one of those, but I want to just because I'm more excited about it.
Yeah.
I did have to break my promise because I had to go to bed at 11, so I went ahead and backed it for a second time after I canceled my original one because I was not going to stay up till midnight. But it didn't matter.
And why did you unback it initially?
I just wasn't feeling it at the beginning. Like, I wanted it, but I just wasn't having a good time with it. I just wanted it to be a good time and have fun to see everybody get excited about it, but everybody was just right. It just wasn't handled well. At the end of the day, I still wanted it, but I'd said I'll back it if it funds. If it funds, I'll get one because I want to get it. I don't want to miss out on it, but I'm not going to help it get there, which I guess I kind of went back on that a little bit. But I also didn't realize when I said that it was ending at midnight on a Monday.
Yeah, it's okay.
So
It's all right. Things happen.
I went ahead and tossed back in, but I just wasn't getting excited about it. It was just like, what the heck is going on here, guys?
Good point. Yeah, there's there's a lot of things that they could have done better to make this thing work, man. I mean, it's a Rancor monster and it's from Star Wars. Like, I've said it over and over again, that shouldn't have been hard. That shouldn't have been,
That's right.
It shouldn't have been a hard sell at any way, shape, or form. Well, there's some wolves around there somewhere. You got wolves by you, Jesse?
Yeah, they're 4 and 8, and they're over there.
They're fine.
And I'll be right back.
No.
No.
They're absolutely fine. I don't mind
I'm
at all.
just gonna say, shh.
No.
I'll be right back.
No, they're fine.
Oh no, I like the ambience.
Now I feel bad. I shouldn't have said anything. Now I feel like a horrible person.
Oh yeah, he muted too, so it's serious.
Hey, tried to tell you before. Well, I need to take my belt off.
This whole campaign, though, people were saying they were going to fudge the numbers. They were going to make it happen. It was going to happen, and it was only 400 and some away, and it did not fund. So,
Yeah.
yikes.
Yeah, you're right. I thought there was going to be some little.
If they were
games
going to
at the
push
end
the
there, but
numbers,
Yeah,
there's no reason they
shenanigans.
wouldn't have pushed them over the finish line. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I feel like if they were monkeying with it, it would have funded. It was only 400 and change away.
Mm-hmm.
So
So do you think it has any chance of like you think they'll do it again? They'll maybe kind of reset
they
it
said
up.
this is it. They said this is it, but they've said a lot of things, so I wouldn't write it off. You know, they've said a lot of things. They're never going to do this, or this is an exclusive thing that's only happening here, and they'll turn around and be like, "Oh, JK, now it's an
Yeah.
archive
Yeah.
line. We got it again."
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Sorry.
Could they do that?
No
I
worries.
wonder.
I mean, I think with like the cost it was to design it, print it, model it, paint it, 900 paint apps. I mean, there's a lot of cost involved in that. So I don't think they're going to let it die just yet.
Right.
I think there's something down the line for it, but who knows? But yeah, I mean, if I could put my 2 cents in real quick, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just, this should have been a no-brainer sell. But I did actually kind of make a list, and I think that there's a reason why this did fail. But I hope that this is like an eye-opener to the Star Wars Black series in their production and what they're kind of doing over there. I think they're making awesome stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's really cool what they're doing over there. But I mean, maybe we can do with a little less repacks, repaints, and like more original stuff, that type of thing. And they were on board with the Rancor. I'm just going to go through a quick list real quick why I feel like maybe this might have not succeeded, which was kind of a botched reveal in the beginning. Number
Well-
one.
Well, 1 second. Serena Games Go says Crumb laughed so hard when it didn't get back. I swear I heard him.
Right. Yeah,
He
there
laughed
it is.
himself to death like one of the weasels in Roger Rabbit.
Right. I think number two, I think the 3D renders at HasCon was kind of a like, you should have had something physical for us to see. I think number three, price. I think the price was a little high on it. Number four was the stretch goals, repacks type of thing. Like we wanted different stretch goals. I don't know if that landed quite as well. Number five, actual product reveal, not on Hasbro.com, or it was just kind of like all over the place on the internet. Number six was the paint job. I've talked to a few people, and that was like kind of like the number one thing that kind of turned them off, was the paint job. No big deal, whatever. Number seven, course correction with the Rancor Keeper. They knew they were in trouble, so they threw that picture up, like Kaz said, and it was like, hey, you're going to get a Rancor Keeper. And then number eight was right before Christmas. And then number nine is multiple HasLabs at the same time, right before Christmas. And I think just like all of those things combined together was a little too much. I think if they simplified it and dropped that price down a little bit, I think they would have had a winner, definitely. Because I backed it. I was stoked for it. I wanted to see it on my shelf. But, it is what it is. And and like Lago said, like the fans, voted with their money on this one. And maybe it's just not cutting it anymore. And, hopefully Hasbro sees that. So there's my 2 cents, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks for
Well
sticking
put
around
together.
for that.
Yeah.
Very.
Well put together.
Agree with all that.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
78. What are your thoughts on this whole thing? What do
Yeah,
you
well, that
think?
list is everything, and it's nicely succinct, and there's not too many emotions in that list, which is good. But I mean, as a concept, it was actually really good in terms of, you had the big creature, you had the setting, you had specific characters they could have done that were related to that. As a package, it was really good, and we all, I think, when it was first announced, there was a lot of assumptions what was going to happen, especially with the stretch goals.
Right.
And
Right.
it just, I hope it's a big learning lesson for the Black Series team to say, hey guys, the fans spoke and said, we're not going to take it anymore.
Yeah.
Revolt, revolution,
Yeah.
no more
Absolutely.
repacks. don't get lazy. You got to step the game up, and yeah. So I'm, it's one of those. It's sad that it didn't get funded for a lot of people who wanted it, but hopefully this makes things better. They use it as a learning experience and can improve.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm hoping.
Heck
Who's-
yeah.
I think the fan engagement could have helped it. It seemed like
Yeah.
they just
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's
email.
another thing you could add to the list. Just the way they handled the campaign.
it's not even repaints. I get because a lot of that stuff in the legend stuff, like with Galactus, is repaints, but they at least tweaked them and made them unique.
Right.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer is a redo, but he's got a new head.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
That female duck's going to get reused, but it's a unique character. It's more
Mhm.
about the character than it
Yeah.
is about having a unique figure. I think
Yeah.
they could have figured out a way to make that work.
Yeah. Agreed.
And
Yeah,
just
and the interesting thing maybe is with Galactus and Sentinel, it wasn't the stretch goals that funded it,
No.
No.
Nope.
right?
no, they're just killing it. That team,
Whereas-
the Black Series team's got to
yeah.
get more involved. They do these
Mhm.
weird fan Q&A things with that Patrick dude leading it, and it's just it's almost cringe. I watch it because I want to get information, but man, it is a hard watch. And
So just to kind of put things in perspective here, Kaz, how much Star Wars figure, or how many Star Wars figures would you say you bought this year? In I guess say how much do you buy is what I'm saying.
everyone
Okay.
they release. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's very clear.
Oh,
There we go.
wow.
Yep.
There we go. I just wanted to put it in perspective for everyone so that, because you are definitely the huge Star Wars head here, and I wanted to, make it very clear, this guy collects all of it. He's down and he loves it. And, for this to happen sucks. It sucks for him. You're one of the first people I think about when, I see them doing shady stuff, you and Ernie, man.
Oh yeah, and it hurts. Yeah, but
yeah.
Mhm.
When they pull their things. What are your 2 cents, Chamba? And then we'll go ahead and move on.
I mean, it does suck because, I think the people that wanted the Rancor, unfortunately, they can't. And I'm sure there's actually a lot of things behind the scenes that they can't speak of, as far as for all we know, they may have had word from Lucasfilm about regarding certain characters that can't be made and stuff. And just because, as fans, one would demand these characters, or one would, prefer these particular characters, maybe they just can't do it. They're not able to. Is there a way to address that somehow from the team? Maybe, but it's what it is, and it does suck though, because it would have been nice to have, for the fans of the actual line and the property, for them to have a Rancor to scale with their figures, but maybe they'll give it another shot next time. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is unfortunate though.
I mean, that's what we're hoping on. Is let's take this as a learning experience and
For sure.
do better. Definitely.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I just wanted to let you guys know that Kaz is my resident Star Wars enabler. I do hit him up whenever there's a cool Star Wars figure coming out or something. Like, when is that coming out, dude? Like, hook me up. Where is it?
He'll
So
know.
thanks, Kaz. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a sweet follow up though, Mike. Case of that new wave they haven't even officially announced yet. It's shipped from Dorkside earlier today. So.
Nice. I saw that. Yeah.
It's a good one.
How does that even happen?
I know, right?
I don't know. They were finding them in Target stores, and Hasbro hasn't put them up on their site, which means they haven't officially
Announced it?
said it's okay. But from what I think, can't remember who told me, but somebody at Dorks, the guy that runs Dorkside, said if they're finding them in stores, I'm listing them on the site till they tell me to take them down. So I ordered it as soon as he did that.
Nice. So what are your thoughts on this deluxe Boba Fett here?
I mean, it's not really a deluxe, but it's awesome, and I'm going to buy it like an idiot.
So you're not happy about this?
No, I'm fine with it. It looks fine.
Okay.
They were going to call it a deluxe. If you want it, you're just going to have to eat it.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
He looks good.
Yeah.
So I think the deluxe is more like they're not going to be able to easily reuse a lot of these
Mm-hmm.
things, and that's what
Right,
makes
right.
it a deluxe. So, what part of that are you gonna really be able to reuse? You know what I mean? For anybody else.
Come on now. You know there's going to be a carbonite or carbonized version.
Yeah, well,
There's going
yeah.
to be,
Yeah.
maybe they'll do some wacky Christmas version with
I meant
it.
for other characters.
Oh, right.
They'll repaint the hell out of
You
him.
don't
only,
mean
but that'll be
repaint.
the-
Okay.
Oh,
They
I was
can't really
thinking you were
reuse
going-
those parts
Okay.
for.
You're going to say
Yeah.
like a mud
Somebody else.
version,
It's gonna be
battle
80
damage
version.
version.
Yeah, I went to get a coffee version.
yeah, if you paint them all black, you could, call him Uncle Fester.
Uncle
Oh, yeah.
Fester.
We call him
Stealth
Uncle
Fester.
Fetster around here. We got a very generous super chat from Blake. It says maybe Hasbro learns from the Rancor. Maybe Hasbro drops HasLab altogether. Hasbro's moneymaker is retail 6-inch. HasLab only exists if fans support. And then another super chat from 80s Baby says he sent a question in the Toy Migos chat. So let me check that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Sky Striker's about to hit its first stretch goal.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't know.
nice.
I don't see Hasbro dropping HasLab.
No way.
That's two. They've only got 2 projects that didn't get funded.
Yeah.
So that's
Right.
not a sign of failure at all.
No.
Yeah, the Sky Striker. You want to know
Yeah.
how to turn a campaign around? You give it to those guys and have Cobra Commander take it over.
I
and
love.
write,
I
you
thought
know,
that was
like,
brilliant.
hey,
That was brilliant.
A+, guys. I want one, but I'm not going to get one.
Right. But that was a brilliant campaign move. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah.
cool.
That's how you do it.
And
Pay attention.
But it was fun as well. They made it fun,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which
Yeah, that was an interesting one because it's the smaller scale,
Mhm.
right? So that they went and supported that, the old school collectors, because outside of our bubble,
Mhm.
it's the smaller scale Joes that are the popular ones still.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
for the hardcore collectors, at the cons, the vintage collectors, it's the smaller scale. It's not the classified guys. So yeah.
Congrats to them, though. I mean, like,
Yeah.
that's brilliant.
Yeah,
That's what.
super cool.
And then they're all talking about wanting the aircraft carrier guy, the hangar guy, that one.
That one. Oh, the hangar guy. Okay, yeah. I thought you meant the hangar
that
itself.
big
Yeah.
hangar with the spaceship shuttle kit. They're like, oh, let's do that next. Everyone's excited.
Okay.
Vehicles, everything. So
Okay, so Dario had brought up the Rancor Keeper and why that wasn't included in the get-go. If they had made plans to set that up, were they planning to make that a single release later or what?
mhm.
But they had said that they were going to tool it. They had no, they didn't have anything to show for it. It was just like, oh yeah, we're going to make that and then show you the, progress as we move
That just
along.
seems poor planning, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should have been the first.
Yeah, it should have been along with the Rancor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, it was like a pipeline reveal.
Yeah, somebody said somewhere, and I'm gonna try not to steal it, but that maybe that was like it funded so fast and hit all the goals so fast that was like something that they were gonna have time
As
to be like,
bonus?
here's a bonus tier,
Yeah,
guys. It did
that
so
could
great.
have been.
You get 20,000 or 25,000 Rancors. We're gonna give you the keeper, but it didn't
Yeah.
work out that way.
Did not even happen.
No.
So, and they're just like, hey, maybe we can use it this way. So
Yeah.
who knows what? Who knows what? Only Hasbro knows.
This is true. Let's go ahead and talk about these fake UARTs announcements here that are very interesting, and then we're gonna have to wrap it up. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this? We'll start with you, Chamba.
So we have been talking about, Visions. Visions dropped a couple of months ago, maybe. I don't even remember. Time's weird. But this came out of nowhere, and I'm definitely keen because I enjoyed that anthology. I mean, this particular episode might not have been one of my favorites, but I love it. I love the designs. So, I mean, it is weird that it's a Target exclusive though in the US.
That's the very strange part
weird.
about it.
That is
Yeah.
odd. And no sign yet of whether or not it's going to be sold overseas, but I'll take it. I'll
There
find a
you
way.
go.
Yeah.
All right, Jesser.
Yeah, this episode in particular was really cool. It was outside of the box. You saw force powers that was mind blowing. The figures, I mean, SH Figure Arts does really cool stuff. Not necessarily my style, but they're cool. I'm sure they would look great on K Kaz's shelf over there, no doubt.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What are your thoughts, Kaz?
They're cool. I don't figure arts very hard, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get them, to be honest. Because
What?
yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I don't know. Like I'm torn on it. Yeah, I know. We'll see. But it also wasn't my favorite episode, so I'm
Yeah.
not really feeling
Yeah.
like it's not part of what I mainly have. So
For
it's
sure.
not like-
Makes sense.
I'm missing most SH figure art Star Wars stuff, so it's not like I have a complete line of it, and I'm gonna be like, oh no.
Oh, you're missing
Yeah.
the good stuff then.
Yeah.
Those figures are great, man.
Yeah, if they do, I was saying I hope they get to the F from the Village Bride episode. That was probably my favorite episode. So
I'll
if they
take
did
a
her, I'd
figure
go.
from each. Honestly,
That'd
Yeah.
be cool. Yeah.
Like
That'd be
I
amazing if they did that.
like I had said before, they should have took these and like spread them out through the companies. Like have Good Smile do one, have Medicom do one, have Figure Arts do one, or a couple. You know, maybe like have each company get like 2 or 3 of them. You know, that would have been
like an anthology.
yeah, just
Yeah.
like
Like
that.
the
Hey,
series.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
they are. Wasn't
Yeah.
another company doing some for Visions too?
Ban Presto is doing statues, but Ban Presto is also Bandai.
Yeah.
So
There's
Never
there was
know,
a pop
maybe.
reveal.
there was a pop reveal. Right.
Mhm.
And 78. What are your thoughts on it?
I'm-
I'll be
I'm
right back,
impressed.
gentlemen.
These I'm impressed that these came out. Like,
Right.
it kind of came out of nowhere. It was announced yesterday. It was a surprise. I didn't expect it because they just had their their big show 3 weeks ago or so, and they didn't mention these at all.
Nothing.
So-
No word.
All right, hats off to them. Announce it. Pre-orders are open. That's the way to do it. And I think that's really cool. I hope there's more. I think that would be really cool if it did come out from different companies and we all got different styles, just like the show itself. For me personally, am I buying them or not? I'm gonna try and say no.
Try.
Until
I
you
like
get
that.
into the Discord.
I'm gonna
Hey, I
try.
tell you about Discord.
I'm saying
right?
no now, but then I'm gonna jump in the Discord and
Yeah.
Yeah.
all bets are off, man.
She's sold out now on pre-order, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I have a feeling it'll come out in other places because
Yeah.
just to be in Target is just too weird.
It is very
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah, it's very strange for a figure arts Bandai Target with the reputation of Target, and I think all my orders through Target just get canceled by Target.
Yeah.
A lot of people have that problem. A lot of people have that problem.
So, I'll look for it if it pops up, closer to here, and for that kind of price, I'll probably will end up getting them to support the line so that we get more.
Right.
I was telling Chamba that I think for this specific episode, like Good Smile would have been perfect for these two characters. Like, not that Figure Arts is going to be bad, but
No.
it just kind of seems like the design and whatnot was more in the realm of what Good Smile does.
To be fair, also with that, like if Figma were to do it, it'd probably be a year and a half wait. Whereas if Bandai is doing this, I mean, they have no announced date yet, but this is coming out next year without a doubt.
Yeah, we were saying they probably jumped the gun on this one.
Yeah, they probably had this prepared. I mean, this looks done.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
So-
Target. I think Target.
The Target is the weird one, though. Target is the
Yeah,
weird
the Target's
Yeah, it's really the oddball of the
Yeah,
whole
that's
thing.
that's the most odd aspect of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that it's figure arts straight in the U.S. market too is also very strange.
I mean, like the Dragon Ball line does really well in
Well,
Target?
for Star Wars. Sorry.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, for Star Wars.
like
Right,
it's
right.
not. I mean, Hasbro has that clinched down, so they must have
yeah.
found some
Yeah.
loophole or something. Because
Yeah,
usually that
no
stuff's
idea.
not offered direct
Mhm.
from a company, from any retailer to.
That's very true.
They have to import it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it also could be like they needed the orders, right? They needed that quantity to be ordered to go into production quickly.
Possibly.
And
True.
the big box goes, all right, I need 20,000. Boom, there you go. We're okay.
Target can do it, yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Weird thing.
But it's cool.
All right. Well, let's talk about one more thing here that caught my eye. I've been kind of MIA as of late, but let's talk about this Four Horsemen Mythic Legions Krampus. What are your guys' thoughts on this? We'll start with Jesse first. What are your thoughts, man?
Oh my gosh, I had to have this. This thing is so cool looking.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot wait to get this on. This is coming out every Christmas. It's going to terrorize LP. Sorry, guys, but this is definitely going on the shelf. I mean, this is how you do it right here. They do a drop. They do a second drop for the people that missed it. Like, I don't know. It's just the design. Mythic Legions are just killing it. And I'm glad to be a part of this right now. Like, I want more out of this series. Like, just give me more. Give me it all. I want it.
You want them to do Santa next?
Do it. Santa, reindeers, like just give me some
Reindeers.
Oh,
twisted
reindeers
stuff.
would be cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frosty the Snowman,
Reindeers
like
would be-
bring it.
Ooh,
all
Frosty
of
would
it.
be, yeah.
Just like kind of like the great Toddy Mac did, with his Christmas line he did where it was all weird twisted stuff. Like I'm totally into that type of stuff. Like bring it on. This is fully articulated, great paint apps. Like the Krampus story is just awesome. I love it. It's right up my alley with horror. Bring it on.
All right. Kaz,
Look
what
at
are
that
your
tongue.
thoughts on?
Love it.
What are your thoughts, Kaz?
It was cool, but with the unknown of Mr. Rancor, I did not back it because with shipping it was going to be pushing $70, and I was just like, not. I like it, but I ended up passing on it both times. But I did have it in my cart both times. Seriously,
Okay.
78. Did Krampus entice you?
Oh yeah, they got me on this. They got me. They got me. They got me. I don't know if it comes with the little jingle bells though. It's in one of the photos. He's got little bells. I was like, oh, that'd be cute.
Oh,
There he
yeah.
is. You see
Yep.
the
Yeah,
bells
right
there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they got me. One of the things that I love about Mythic Legions is the customization community in that world.
Yep.
That world there, it's so good.
The
So you already got amazing
interchangeability.
figures, and then you just can do that with them. So I look at this. Yes, it's a cool head sculpt. It's really fun, but it's a black figure.
Right.
That's pretty badass. And I can imagine all the heads that can go on that thing.
Yeah, we have 1/6 shooter who may know something about this.
Maybe.
Since it's shipping next week. So that's
Oh,
That's how you do it, man.
Yep,
Awesome.
that is
Yeah.
exactly how you do it. That's how it's done for sure.
Yeah.
He said it comes with the bells too, and there's also a bonus in the basket.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
wicked.
I was gonna ask. I mean, like, who fits in the basket? Like, I don't know any of their figures that'll actually fit in there. Even
Papa
this
Grogu.
member.
Papa Grogu.
Yeah, you
Is it
could
just
throw.
limbs? Do I just put limbs in there? I was wondering about
Oh,
that.
yeah. You got a bunch of Hasbro Legends heads.
Oh.
Throw them in there.
I mean,
Throw Mako in
technically,
there.
the history of Krampus, like it should be a child.
Yeah.
It should be a child,
But
right? Exactly.
We'll see. We will see.
Right.
Could be
As a
child.
matter of fact, 1/6 shooter took some amazing pictures of this Krampus. If you guys want to go over to his Instagram, check it out. But I mean, just phenomenal looking figure. I mean, props. I'm excited. Can you guys tell I'm excited?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you might be a little excited. What do you guys
This
think?
hits all the marks for me, man. This is perfect. Love it.
Chamba, what are your thoughts on it?
I think it's awesome. And the fact that it's part of that new Figure Obscura line is cool because if they're doing things like other creatures, other monsters, like other folklore monsters, maybe urban legend monsters type stuff,
Oh, so
that's
cool.
wicked. That is wicked. But yeah, the fact
Yeah.
that it's a Christmas drop and it's coming out
there it is.
this week,
There you go.
that's
Look at that.
awesome. That's
Look
a
at
beautiful
that.
shot.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
he's shooter, he's god level when it comes to these toy
Oh,
figures.
yeah, that lighting. But yeah, it's brill.
Yeah,
So
with the Mythic Legions, I buy the monsters and all the creatures rather than the knights and armors and things like that.
Mhm.
I really enjoy that where they go all out on their monsters.
Heck yeah,
Yeah, that's wicked.
for sure.
What about you, Cheney?
Yeah.
I missed all of this. I think I just found out about it today. So yeah, I had I've been out of it over the weekend. So right before the show on Thursday night, I caught news that my father passed away. So been dealing with that. So
Yeah.
Haven't been too in touch with a lot of stuff lately. But I'm doing better now. So
That's good, man.
it's gonna be a slow road.
Yeah.
My pop, he always, he was always cool about this stuff. I would take figures over whenever I'd go to visit him and stuff like that, and he'd check them out and whatnot, and he'd say they're cool, or he'd say he didn't like them, either one, but he never, he never talked down to me about it. He was always really cool about it. So yeah. So I've been dealing with that. If you guys want to know why I've been, you know, uh, MIA and why I ditched out on Kevin's stream the other night, because I literally got the news right there and then. So I wanted to hop on and have fun with Kevin, but there was other things. So, so yeah, sorry to bring, the vibe down,
Not at
but
all.
I'm sure,
Not at all, dude.
I'm sure some people were kind of wondering what was going on, so I figured I would let everybody know. So,
Well, thank you
Yeah.
for letting us know. And,
Yeah,
we
totally,
all,
totally.
we all
Yeah.
go through this stuff, and we're here for you, man. All of
Absolutely.
us. If you ever need to chat, whatever, hit me up. Whatever you want
Yeah.
to do.
Well,
Our
thank you.
condolences to you and your family.
Yeah, he was. He's definitely an awesome guy, man. No, there's, no doubt about that. He always told me he was proud of me, and I don't have any. There's no regrets or no bad blood was there.
Awesome.
There's no arguments or anything. So it all, I couldn't ask for anything more. So, and he's, not in pain anymore. So
Yeah.
so that is good.
That's awesome. Just remember the good times, man. That's
Absolutely.
what you got. Definitely.
Yeah, I'll be telling some stories on Thursday that he'd been bugging me to tell on the show. It sucks because, like, thinking about it now, I'm like, he had bugged me a couple times, like, you should let me on there and tell some stories. I'm like, oh, Dad, I don't know about that.
That's like bringing your first girlfriend over, and then your mom busts out the baby book and like,
Oh, yeah,
how
yeah.
cute. Oh, it's like,
Absolutely.
oh no.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, on Thursday night I'll be sharing some stories and just kind of talking about it and whatnot,
Right
touching
on.
on some of the stuff that he kept on bugging me about to talk about. So you guys will get it full in depth, some stories and whatnot. But yeah, so I just wanted to fill everyone in. I know in case anyone was wondering, that's why I had to leave Kevin's stream and why I was MIA in the beginning of Thursday night show. So that's where we're at on that. But yeah, we'll be back on Thursday night, so be sure to come check that out. 78, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your morning, early morning,
Thank you.
to
It's a
come
pleasure.
hang out,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Pleasure to be here and see you guys.
Right. Right. Also-
And K-Kaz, thank you
Yeah.
so much for filling in, man, as
Well,
always.
Thanks for throwing the invite out.
Yeah,
Always,
you
man.
are. You always come in the clutch scenarios, sir. So thank you.
Bench warmer.
6 man.
Yeah, 6 man.
And Lago, if you're listening later or now, we miss you, man. So take care of your business, sir,
Yeah.
for sure. All
Glad for
right.
success in the movies.
Yeah. So 78. Where can we keep up with you, sir?
At 78 points dot articulation on Instagram, and always catch me in the Discord, especially the late night Discord. 'Cause of the time
Yes.
difference. I'm part of the late night crew,
Yeah.
the all night crew, I should say. There's a
All
couple
night.
cats.
It's all night.
Yeah.
It's all night, man.
It's all
There's
night,
a couple
yeah.
cats in there. I'm like, they don't sleep.
Nah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I sure don't.
Yeah.
And Kaz, where can we keep up with you, sir?
I don't know if you've heard of the Chatmigos Discord or not.
Oh,
but,
really? What's that?
I'm in there from time to time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I think there's a link in the what do you call it?
In
Description.
the description below. Yeah.
below. Yeah,
Yeah.
like down there, right?
Down there. Somewhere
Yeah,
down there.
Below.
Yeah, right
that's
down
that
there.
way, right?
Yeah, that way. Yeah.
Us Indiana boys, we get confused real easy. So.
It happens. It happens. Sir. It happens. And Jesser, how do we keep up with you?
I'm on Instagram at Jurassic Jesser. I haven't been posting too much lately. Been a little busy, but if you guys haven't checked out the new prelude to Jurassic World, epic. Go check it out. New season of Camp
I
Cretaceous.
love how much you love dinosaurs, man.
It's the best. It is infectious.
I just watched
is what
it
is.
with my kids last night, and had to give them the whole story, and I just get so excited. Just like Krampus, I just
Spoilers, they died.
no.
Yes. And Chamba, what do you got going on?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter at the Chamba, also obviously in Discord.
And
And your
have
local
something-
comic book store.
Oh yes,
right.
right. Tech on Avengers issue 5, I think.
4 or 5, yeah, 5.
I think it's 5. That's out on the 22nd of December, I believe.
just in time for Christmas. Just in time.
Yeah. It's a good one actually. I think Cheney's gonna like this issue.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wonder who could be in it.
Yeah. He's gonna be the primary feature.
I
Let's
don't
just say
know.
that. Let's
Who
just
could
say
it
that.
be?
Yeah.
Finally, morph.
Yeah.
Tech on Morph would be amazing.
The AOA morph, right?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course.
And don't you have something else going on this week?
Oh yeah. On Thursday I'll be on Toying Around.
Oh,
There you go.
Unboxing Thursdays.
nice.
Yeah, so be sure to go check that out. And
Yeah.
you can find me here and on Thursday
Shout out
night.
to-
Yeah, shout out to Toying Around with those little
Yeah, you made those.
amazing. Yeah, here, let me make.
Look at that. I
There we
need
go.
one of those. I need a couple of those.
Mhm.
It looks great on that Vapor figure too. Perfect.
It does. It does.
Awesome.
Yeah,
It really does.
shout
All
out.
right. Yeah, you can find me here. You can find me on Thursday night. And you can find me Cheney180 on Instagram. So I'll get the thumbnail posted from last week. Like I said, I've had a lot going on, so
For sure, man.
I'll
Take your
get
time
I'll
with
get
that.
caught up eventually. So, thank you everyone so much for hopping on with us today, and have a good rest of your week until we see you again. As always, I'm Cheney180.
I'm Chamba.
I'm Jurassic Jesser.
Kaz 507.
There you go.
78 points of articulation. Rock on.
And
Oh,
Chatmigos.
There it
There we
is.
go. Yeah.
Simple.
And Chatmigos.
Simple.
Oh,
Come on. Timing is awful.